The epiphany alone is the second chance. Because once you realize that, oh man, I wasn't born rich, I wasn't born into a wealthy family, and I wasn't born with people around me to teach me of how they got to where they are and all this stuff, right? The epiphany is that you got to get it done. It's up to you to get it done. It's up to you to take the small steps every single day and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. What's poppin', guys? Welcome to my video. I just want to get right into it because it's a little bit windy out here. This video is for all you aspiring content creators, all you new aspiring entrepreneurs, anyone that is a creator. And I just want to let you guys know that the journey of content creation, the journey of entrepreneurship is not an easy one by no means. And I'm just an average guy on here kind of conveying my message because I don't think a lot of people show within their journey. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years, and let's just say that the numbers aren't really what I envisioned 4 years into this. And I kind of want to just make this video to let you guys know that there's never going to be a right time to start your channel. There's never going to be the right time to start your business. For example, it's windy out here. I came out here to make this video without wind, and I didn't want to have interruptions or anything like that. I'm out here making my calisthenics videos and just kind of showing my strength journey and into superhuman strength. And when I came out here, I had the wind just blowing, and it did give me a sense of like, okay, maybe I should postpone this and do it tomorrow. But I just want to let you guys know that it's never going to be the right time to do something. And just to let you guys know, I've been in this game for 4 years, and I've never really thought that people would want to listen to what I have to say. And I don't know how many people this is going to reach, but I do know I want it to reach someone. Because I'm definitely going through it right now in my journey, and I want to give you that energy and let you know that it's the small steps every day. It's doing things outside of your comfort zone, and this is definitely a little bit outside of my comfort zone, talking on camera like this and kind of letting you guys into my life and what I'm going through. And just a quick little story. My birthday was this past May, and I'm a street performer. That's how I make my living, and I'm an aspiring content creator, and I would love to have millions of subscribers one day. But I know that journey's not going to be easy, and I apologize for the wind. I know it's getting windy right now again. You just got to take it in sometimes, man. You got to take it in the moments where you feel like it's not perfect, and just take it in and accept it for what it is. Like right now, this wind is insane. But anyways, back to the story. So my past birthday, I just turned 32. And as a street performer, I know that quality sound is a big part of a street show. And so I bought my dream speaker. It was a Soundbox 3rd generation. It's a $1,000 speaker. And on my birthday, we were having a good time, and I went down to smoke some weed, and I came back up at the end of the day, and my speaker was stolen. It was gone. And ever since that moment, I've had a lot of bad moments happen to me. I lost my phone with all my videos and everything on it, and it was definitely a hard mental challenge to overcome, because I keep telling myself I'm doing everything I need to in order to create the content that I envision for my audience, right? And I do believe that every single individual content creator has 1 million subscribers. Everyone has 1 million subscribers because we're all subscribed to different channels, things like that. And so with that being said, I think that everyone, if you stay consistent at it, everyone can achieve 1 million subscribers, hands down, no problem with that. There's no issue with 1 million subscribers because there's billions of people in the world. And I just want to say that, these lessons of me having my speaker stolen, losing my phone, I've been investing in things to, buy, sell, and flip to make more money. And I've lost so much money from people lying to me. And what I've realized is that these lessons in life, right, when we're on our journey, right, to the top, as they say, life, aka the universe or God, the creator, right, tests you with these moments to see how strong and durable you are. And there's a saying called, you know, you go through the fire to come out gold. And really what that means is that there's a lot of fake people out here. There's a lot of fake gold. And in order to distinguish the fake from the real, you got to be put through the fire. And like right now, I'm out here and, you know, it's windy. And some people would make excuses and not do it. And then it kind of reinstates that energy of not creating, not taking the small steps, not stepping into the uncomfortable, right? You know, for me, I'm a dancer. I love dancing, and I've had a lot of insecurities. As good as I am at dancing, I've had a lot of insecurities about putting myself out there in the public eye and shining my light bright. And this is kind of a first step for me, and I want this video to resonate with at least one person. I feel like if it can resonate with one person, I've done my job. And I know that's kind of an overrated thing to say, but it's a genuine truth, because sometimes you can feel like you're the only one. And it's like, is this really what happens when you're on your journey? You know, how does it feel when you're creating? You know, there's times where I wake up and I feel great. There's other times where I wake up and I remember what happened the day before, and, you know, it's hard to create. And I just want to say that within that journey, what's helped me, and I want to convey this to you, what's helped me stay consistent is realizing that you don't have to create when you're feeling down. Have the awareness that it's okay to take a breath and relax, but do things that do raise your vibration, right? Because this body is not physical, right? This is not real. This is all not real in a sense. What I mean by that is that in quantum physics, we're vibrating molecules, right? Everything is vibrating. And when you learn about quantum physics and vibration, we're all condensed light, right? This is all low vibrational light that creates the matter that we exist in. And in order to, from what I've learned, in order to create your reality and attract those circumstances that are like in synchronization with creating the right moment, meeting the right person, you have to be internally vibrating at that future version. So for me, I was smoking a whole lot of weed. I was doing dabs and every single day, and I use it as an excuse that, okay, I stand there at my show, my legs hurt, my feet hurt, my back hurts, and so I thought that it was serving me, but really it wasn't, because every time I would get high every day, I wouldn't feel the urge to get on camera, and I was very insecure with being on camera high. And I didn't really like it, because when I, you know, fast forward into my future, I'm like, am I smoking weed? And I aspire to be a billionaire. You know, I know that's a bold statement to say, but I do have a lot of ambitions and goals and dreams and things that I desire in my life that I am on track to create. But I knew that in the future, I had asked myself, am I smoking weed in the future? And the answer to that was instantly no. And so I battled with that for years, you know, kept telling myself that, you know, you need this, and it helps me be calm when, you know, I'm standing there doing my street show and I have people just walking by me in front of me. They're kicking my bucket. And, you know, last night was a prime example, because I've had my speaker stolen. I had this little Sony GTK XB60 speaker, and last night was the first night I performed with it, and it's so quiet compared to my sound box. And I got looks of just like, you know, this guy is out here just, you know, begging for money or whatever it is. And really, you know, people don't understand your dreams. They don't understand you and your soul, what it is your soul is calling you to do. And my higher self is calling me to make this video, you know, and in the moment of this, I feel emotional, you know, because I know that it's not easy. The journey's not easy, you guys. Like, I have had so many thoughts of quitting my YouTube channel, and will I make it, you know, and the scariest thought of content creation, man, the scariest thought is, when is it going to happen? When will I be able to be full-time in content creation? Because I have a extreme desire to travel around the world, create videos, and some of these videos that I make on my YouTube channel take 5-10 hours to edit. And when you're smoking weed, you don't really have an ambition or a desire to sit down and edit for that many hours. And ever since I've quit, I'm like a little bit over 2 weeks in, I definitely feel the desire and ambition to keep going. Granted, you know, the withdrawals and things that I do get from, you know, quitting weed definitely makes it a challenge. And You know, I don't know if you guys know about angel numbers or numerology and things like that, but the numbers have been telling me to take the small steps and start building on who it is that I really am inside. And I definitely am a person that wants to speak to thousands of people someday and spread my message and let you guys know the exact moments of like epiphanies and synchronicities and what was the changing points, right? A big changing point for me is definitely this moment of me quitting weed. Other moments are realizing that it's the small steps each day that actually create your ultimate reality. It's your daily habits that create your best authentic self. And in content creation and entrepreneurship, the one thing that you guys need to accept is failure. Failure is a huge part of this journey as a creator. And it's not easy, man. A lot of people are going to bring you down, tell you that you should do this, you should do that. And it definitely is going to pull at your strings and make you doubt yourself. And I'm telling you, as someone that's not there yet, that's what's supposed to happen. Because when you make a big shift in change, I've seen it in my journey. Each time I make a change, the universe, right? God will test you and give you a temptation to see if this is really what you want. Do you really want to be a content creator? Because as soon as you make that change and shift to be a content creator, someone's going to tell you that your content sucks. Someone's going to tell you that, you're not cut out for this. And that's meant to happen. That's the fire, right? You're being put through the fire so you can become and make gold. And I definitely feel that I'm going through that fire right now. And I really have this desire to convey this on video, and I want to at least touch, one person and someone that is going through it and is wondering, is this what I'm supposed to be going through? Am I supposed to feel these things and, doubt myself? Am I supposed to feel like it's not going to happen? Yes, because you have to combat those thoughts. You have to literally tell yourself that, I'm supposed to be feeling this way, right? And I keep telling myself that this is all happening for a higher reason, and it really is, because I do feel like I'm getting stronger, I'm getting more driven, and coming out here and making my calisthenics videos and things like that is I'm documenting my journey in becoming superhuman, as in the idea that an average guy like me, right? Because I'm definitely an average dude who realized I'm not average. And, we're all in a sense average until we realize that we don't have to be. And the realization is that taking the small steps makes you and molds you into that superhuman. And my channel is called Wild Cards. And the reason it's called Wild Cards is because the statement wild card represents to me second chances. And a little bit more into that is the idea of this. The second chance as a wild card. If you're not born into wealth or wisdom, and the wisdom is this, being taught how to create wealth, being taught how to be your best self, having a teacher or a guru, as they say, right? I didn't really have any of that. And so I've had to learn all this on my own through my journey. And I want to tell you that the epiphany alone is the second chance. Because once you realize that, oh man, I wasn't born rich, I wasn't born into a wealthy family, and I wasn't born with people around me to teach me of how they got to where they are and all this stuff, right? The epiphany is that you got to get it done. It's up to you to get it done. It's up to you to take the small steps every single day and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail, right? To where you can learn. Because with the failure is at least a lesson of how to not, what not to do, right? So there is a plus in everything. And as long as you can focus on the positive side of things, it will help keep you going. It will be the fuel to the fire that will make you gold, separating the fakes from the reals, right? The real gold from the fake gold, the fool's gold, right? And if you believe that you're real gold inside and you have a light to shine, you're going to go through the fire and you will be tested. And I'm letting you know that through this video because, I'm approaching 3,000 subscribers. And let me tell you, in 4 years to hit 3,000, I've seen other people hit that in like 2 weeks. That's hard. It's really hard to put in hours and hours and hours, hundreds of hours of editing and see what I see. And that's not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to look at your environment, because your environment doesn't define you. And so for me, it's all about staying consistent and realizing these epiphanies and these things, that this is a part of the hero's journey, right? And I believe I'm a hero to somebody out there, because I know someone needs to hear this. And however many people it reaches, I know that I needed to make this video, and I definitely had a lot of thoughts telling me that, you know, the environment's not right, it's too windy, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. There's chatter in your head, and it's meant to be there to see how willfully powerful you are to overcome that, and tell yourself, that's not me. That doesn't define who I am, right? Because eventually you get better at things, right? So the idea of my strength training, I know that, you know, putting myself out there and showing how weak I am, in a sense, is just the beginning. And that me quitting weed is just the beginning, right? And all these things, I'm growing and growing and growing. And so I just want to let you guys know that if you feel that you are on this path as an average person and you want to be more than what you are, subscribe to the channel. Watch me as an average guy, you know, and watch my failures and see my things as I'm progressing. Because I'm telling you, I have no idea when I'm gonna be a full-time content creator. I'm not right now, currently. I'm doing this for 4 years, just strictly on my own, you know, my own money and my own time, and I'm having to, in a sense, motivate my own self. And so, you know, you have to stay consistent. It's not gonna be easy, and I just wanna let you know that it's not gonna be easy. I wanna be the voice of reason, letting you know that it's not going to be easy, and you can't even be this ultimate version unless you go through the bullshit. You know, you have to go through the struggle. You know, I've been homeless twice, and I'm still going, I'm still creating, and my slogan is never give up. You know, I have to tell myself that all the time, never give up, never give up. Because if you quit, you'll never even reach whatever it is that you had envisioned in your mind. You'll never reach that. And for me, it's being uncomfortable and putting myself in uncomfortable situations and then growing from that through consistency. So, you know, I want to say to you, all you content creators and entrepreneurs that are in your beginning stage, failure is a part of it, struggle is a part of it, but, you know, you don't have to focus on it. You know, a huge part is seeing that when a bad situation, like my speaker getting stolen, my dream speaker, I had to look at that and say, man, I don't know how this is serving me right now, but I choose that it does. And what I've learned from it is it definitely made me mentally stronger, knowing that, you know, money issues are temporary. You know, eventually I will be financially free. Eventually I will have my following. I will have the people that resonate with the wild card mentality, the second chance. You know, if you grew up poor like I did, right? You didn't have all the riches in the world, you know what I mean? Like for me, as a kid, going to McDonald's and getting a soda was a luxury, right? And I'm sure someone can resonate with that. And so it's all about how you choose to create through your day, all your choices, right? Something that's definitely helped me is making a schedule and a list program to keep me focused, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, just making that is hard to do. Because watching YouTube videos and, you know, getting high and relaxing and being entertained by all this dopamine and everything was what was the downfall of me. And I knew it was going to be the downfall if I didn't make a change. So I made a change. This is one of my first videos that will be one of many, right? I want to keep coming back, you know, Wisdom Wednesdays, as we'll call it. I'll post every Wednesday of what I've been going through, and can try to do my best to convey it to those who are an up-and-coming creator, an up-and-coming content creator, entrepreneur, someone who wants more for their lives, right? You know, you want to be financially free, you want to get out of the rat race, right? And so I just want to say that, you know, we're all in this together. That's why my channel is Wild Cards. We're all wild cards, right? We're all trying to figure it out. And so I just want to convey to you to stay consistent, keep going, don't give up. And also take this step. Take that action that's going to mold you and create you and build, like one brick at a time. Eventually we'll build your castle, your mansion, whatever it is that you envision, right? But you got to take the step. You got to get uncomfortable. That's what makes you strong. So I just want to say, subscribe to the channel. If you feel that you're a wild card, if you feel like you want to make that change in your life and you want to be more than you are now, because I'm just an average guy trying to figure it out, and we're all in this together. You know, we're all average people in a sense until we realize that we're not. And remember that if you're not born into wealth or wisdom, it's up to you in this moment to get it done, to take the action, right? To hit the gym, right? To create that ultimate physique, to start that video, get on camera, right? Convey your message, because you have 1 million subscribers and 1 million people that also need to hear what you're going through, because we're all living an individual life, right? We're all going through something individualized. And, you know, for me, like, I'm a street performer, you know, where I'm doing something that, you know, a lot of people just, you know, don't really do. And I love dance, and I wanted to do it as a way of sustainable income. And last night I made $35 in 2 hours. That's something that I've never really done, and it was hard to do that because normally I'm making over $100 in 2-3 hours, 150, 200, and I was doing really good, and that's cash, you know, every day. And so, you know, I'm definitely being put through the fire, and I just want to convey the message of me while I'm in the fire, letting you know that this is what we're supposed to go through. You're supposed to go through the struggle to make you stronger, to see if you really have what it takes. And I've had a lot of thoughts of quitting, and I keep putting them out by my slogan saying never give up. And I want to tell you, never give up. Don't give up on yourself, because just because you were brought up poor, or because you don't have anyone to tell you something, take the time out and learn, right? You know, take the action. It's literally all action. You know, physical action creates physical reality, and with the two, and then you have that vibrational awareness that you're attracting your reality, and you don't focus on what is happening in your reality, and you just see negative situations and say, I don't know how this is serving me right now. I don't really like what's happening, but I don't know how it's serving me, but I choose that it does. That is what will give you that extra little bit of fuel, because life will never give you more than you can handle. You might think it's more than you can handle, but I promise you it's not. And so I just want to say, stay consistent, never give up on your dreams and your goals, and be the best version you can every day by showing up for yourself. Right now I'm showing up. I didn't let this win affect me, right? Don't make excuses. Please don't make excuses, right? And let's build an army together of wild cards. Let's become not average, right? Through the realization that it's up to us as the individual. And let's show up as our best selves. I love you guys. I appreciate you for watching this video. If you made it to the very end, say wild card in the comments. I don't know how many people this is going to reach, man. It's definitely going through my head of like, what if it only hits 100 people? You know, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Stay consistent, guys. Blessings. Remember, I just want to say, it's never going to be the right time to start. So start right now while you're uncomfortable, and then get familiar with the uncomfortable to where you can be confident in the uncomfortable, and then you can be your best self. Just start. It's never the right time to start, so just do it.